That's quite the harmonica playing in the corner. Hello everybody, I'm Crazy Cave, and welcome back to Crimes and Punishment Sherlock Holmes. We're in a pub. We're here to talk to some sailors. This is our fanciful disguise that to me doesn't look like a sailor, but we're going with it. It's the best we got. Is that Meep Meep? I think that's supposed to be Meep Beep. Meep Beep! Hey, and that's Moriarty? No, that's not Moriarty, that's the chemist. The German chemist is here from the last game. Did someone fix him then? Because last time we saw him, he was like a rabid dog. Maybe shouldn't have reused his form for others. But that's cool. I'm gonna actually do something, maybe. We're looking for the man who does arm wrestles, which will probably be these guys? I don't know. All I know is I'm here to do things. Excuse me, Mr. Bartender. No, you don't want to talk to me. Can I talk to anybody? Oh, maybe I should turn on my eagle vision. Oh, it's weird how much sound gets warped. The harmonica sounds great. What am I doing here, game? I know I'm supposed to find cairns at the Sea Witch pub. Maybe I'm just gonna leave and come back.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here.
Oh, okay, well... Ooh, he's having a conversation with a fish. Oh! Sure, game, be that way.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
Irish now.
I've heard all about the gambling and arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
Ooh, I like us being Irish. We should be Irish all the time. Okay. Patrick Carey's facial expressions, understand his moves, push, restrain, idle, plan your counter strategy. Pay attention to your stamina. Oh dear. Oh no! Get him, Holmes! Get him, Holmes! Get him! Oh. I need to regain my stamina. Look how strong Holmesies is. This is gonna be bad. I'm almost out of stamina. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Get it back up there. Oh no! Oh no! Why did you zoom in close to his face? That's not helping me. Get him, Holmes! Get him! Oh, I never have enough stamina to quite... Ooh. Ooh. Attack! Yeah, I never have quite enough stamina to do like a full attack. Go, Holmes! Go! I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
You're supposed to be watching his face for indications of what he's going to be doing.
It's not doing anything. Get him! Oh, see, but then I run out of stamina. This is like the world's longest arm wrestle ever. Get him! Oh, we're back up at the top now. At least that's good. Get him, Holmes! Get him! Get him! Oh, no, he's pushing now. Alright, get him! Regain a bit of ground. Alright, go, 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 go. Get him! Get him! Oh, we're so close. So close. So close that time. Oh. Oh, no! I need to regain some stamina here. Block him. I go! Go for it! No, no. He's attacking me. Go for the kill! Go for the kill! Go for the... Oh, I ran out of stamina again. Go for the kill! Go for the kill, Holmes! Oh, we're so close. Ah, no! Okay, regain, 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 and attack! Attack! Okay, never mind. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay, and go, 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 go. And go! Ha! World's longest arm wrestling lands in
lucky.
victory.
I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
Let's profile you first. Gold earring. He's got ears, he's got a beard. I like your sweater. Tattoo. He likes strong hands. Yellow nails. Cheap clothes. Okay. I probably need to continue because that will keep us talking. What will happen if I quit? Because then he might cream me on the next one. Ah, let's do it.
I'm ready to try again.
Fine.
Above Irish.
If you want me to take all
He
your
is
money,
great. I want
no
it to
problem with that.
be. I want him to be. Okay, now I sort of know what I'm doing. Okay, it's like a fine balance of attacking, blocking, and trying to restore stamina. Because I feel like I never have enough time to fully... Yeah. Oh, we're so close. Look at that. That was much faster this time.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good.
Aha!
Let's have
So
a
we
drink.
did need to keep going so that we could get him a drink, and now he'll talk to us. I like being an
You're a good
Irish sailor.
sight. Seems you've
Now I
managed
want
to
a
settle
game
down
as
in
Toby,
life.
and a game where I'm
Funny,
completely Irish the whole
Not all
time.
that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
Why do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I've sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger. We sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumors about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar and violent too. Swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
He's gonna spill the beans.
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter
the month
Carey
we
was
were missing.
captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she had foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in a dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
And who was he?
I don't know. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
So, probably got thrown overboard.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course. Back in a second. I'm off to the Gazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
Here it is.
Do I have to actually go?
There's no other doors you can go through.
Okay.
I tried for a while.
It's good to know.
Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab.
Captain
He commanded
Ahab.
the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like, aye.
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
You say right as you get up from talking to him in a non-Irish accent. Oh dear. Alright, Patrick Garen's got a pouch. Thus our brain goo has confirmed. Pouch proves guilt. Karen has confirmed that the pouch belongs to him, and this means that he was at the scene of the murder, thus proves his guilt. Karen has confirmed that the pouch belongs to him, and this means that he was at the scene of the murder, but does not necessarily prove he is the murderer, is what I would go with. Because he could have just been visiting, because they did know each other. Although it sounds like it wasn't the best relationship. You never know, if he was out of work, he might have gone to visit him and say, hey, do you know of anybody who's doing anything? So I think we'll leave it at that for now. Oh, those two link. Okay. Nope, nope, I killed something. Oh, never mind, that's what, okay. No, there. Aha! Hartley's motive, gives him a motive. Right, we had said that, didn't we? I think. Okay, I don't know. I'm confused. My brain goo is not gooing well. Yeah, see, this is... Here, conscience.
Yeah.
This is the crazy German scientist.
Yes. That is Hans.
This is Meep Meep.
Yeah.
Why is Hans here?
Well, apparently they let him out of jail. What did we do to him in the last game?
In the last game, it ended. The
He
last
was
time
a
we saw him is
zombie.
he attacked. Yeah, he attacked Moriarty,
Maybe they fixed that.
and then just let him become a citizen.
Hey, you look proud of yourself.
I did my brain goo. I don't have more brain goo to do. Do I?
I don't know.
I found it and utilized all clues in the case. Please proceed to deduction space and form your conclusion. Oh. I don't have a conclusion yet. I'm not concluded. Why, look, are you a butcher? Do you know my friend in Whitechapel who's a butcher? Alright, let's go talk to the dude. The dude, I think.
I'm not saying another word.
Okay. Can I
What am I
talk to
doing
you?
here? I've done nothing wrong.
No, I can't talk. Why no talk to humans no more? Lestrade! They won't talk. Shapes of noses? That's what you spend your time on? Shapes of noses? I don't think that would help you, Lestrade, because you're kind of dumb. No offense. Shapes of noses. Interesting. Interesting. Lestrade!
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea who the murderer is yet?
Phone keeps vibrating. No, because I'm... If I do that... Ooh. It turned red. Does that mean I got it wrong?
Read. Oh, you missed it.
What? What did I miss?
It gave you a thing to explain what red meant.
Oh, what if I switch it back to not red? Can you tell me again? Okay. Please tell me. No. It's gone.
Red means that two of your things don't logically make sense. Hurtley cannot be guilty, and Cairns cannot be guilty. So that's why they're red.
I see.
So if Hurtley did it, then Cairns can't have. Photo!
So then this would be this one.
Maybe.
No.
But what if Hurtley did it? Ow! Excuse you.
Okay.
The thing that is confused about right now is your feat of strength going with Hurtley's guilt. But Hurtley isn't technically strong enough, but if it was luck, then Hurtley could have done it. That's what
True.
it's
Oh, okay.
So you just have to make sure everything matches once you've decided who did it.
So... But it's not tying to anything.
No. Because you need to make everything agree. Right now you're saying Hurtley did it, but Hurtley didn't do it, but Cairns did it, but Cairns didn't do it. So you have
But
to
I
go
just
back.
switched. I switched this one to not being now.
Yes, I know. So pick. Did he do it or not?
I don't think so.
Hurtley?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then it should be this one.
Yes. So then obviously he doesn't have a motive if he didn't do it.
Yeah. So I picked that one. So
yes.
why is
so
it
that
still?
doesn't.
Oh.
There
Okay.
you
Now it switched. I switched it. It just hated me. So because he's I would say he's more likely to have done it, or if Cairns did it, then or Hurtley did it, then it was just luck. Cairns is guilty. Ooh. He's a professional harpooner. His backup pouch was found, and he didn't really have a reason to be there, because it didn't sound like he liked him. So, Peter Gary, but the murder was not premeditated. It was self-defense, unarmed, and irrational drunken sailor. Maybe. I'm trying to think. Can I look at my... Before I do that, one second, I want to look at... That would be from earlier on. So, okay, I'm trying to find, because there was... I thought there was something I found on the floor. So then he probably came at him with a knife, so then that makes sense, and we know that he wasn't a nice person. So I'd say probably like that. Okay, brain goo, let's form a conclusion. Yes!
Look at that. You made the same choice I did.
Haha! Me and Conscience work on the same brainwave. The next day.
Good afternoon. I must be at the wrong address. I'd like to speak with a ship's captain, Captain Ahab. Is that you?
No, my name is Sherlock Holmes.
That detective fella? So, you wanted to see me?
That is correct. We need to talk.
About what?
About Black Peter, who was killed in his own hut with a harpoon.
You know, don't ya?
Yes,
How?
the tobacco pouch. You recognized it.
Oh, the sailor. It was you. Unbelievable. Well, fine. I confess. But if you really do know everything, you should also know that I didn't want to kill him. He made me do it.
I know. Did you know about this story with the bond certificates? Did you need money?
Yeah. I just wanted him to cough up a little silver. I'm out of work. And I
So
thought
he's
maybe
trying to
he
blackmail,
could help
but
me.
it didn't go well.
Well, he refused outright,
Oh,
and he
no.
insulted me. I reminded him I knew all about that murder he committed at sea in 1883. Then he got mad.
Well, at
when
least
I
we
spoke
can
about
tell
his
Milligan
treasure.
how his
I
dad
barely
died.
just had time to throw the harpoon at him before he could jump at me with his knife. You know the truth. What will you do now?
I ask that you return the bond certificates. Keep some of them. You will need them in your exile. It is better that you leave the country for a few years.
And you won't say anything to the police?
I will not say anything as long as you return the money.
Well, I'll do as you ask. But what about Inspector Lestrade?
I will deal with him. Goodbye.
Sometime later. how did we deal with the sword? We kill him and
You asked
throw
me
him
to
in the
come,
Thames.
Mr. Holmes. We do need to talk.
About what?
What do you mean? Our case, Mr. Holmes. You sent me a message by your little thug.
Don't insult
His name
Wiggins.
is Wiggins, Inspector.
He's
telling me
not
that the
a
case is
thug.
solved. Well, Mr. Holmes, tell me, who
He's
is our
finally got
murderer
his
and where
character
is he?
together.
The morgue.
Eh?
His name is, or rather was, Pablo
Ah, okay.
Coventrao.
So we're gonna put it
He
on
was
him.
also on the
That
ship
works.
with Peter Carey, and he was a
Yeah,
harpooner.
that's handy.
I'll tell you everything, Inspector, but do calm down. Mrs. Hudson will bring us tea and
That's
orange
very
cake.
convenient and handy.
Orange cake? You're spoiling me, Mr. Holmes. That's my
Orange
favourite.
cake. Didn't know you could have orange cake.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Inspector Lestrade told me that I should thank you for clearing my name. He also said that you were waiting for me here. I came as fast as I could. I cannot thank you enough. It is all because of you that this nightmare is finally over.
I believe that this belongs to you.
My father's securities. Incredible. But how did you get them?
It would take far too long to explain.
Tell me. This is extraordinary. You are a genius.
Then that may serve as an explanation. Goodbye, Mr. Nelligan, and good luck.
Goodbye, Mr. Holmes. And thank you. 1,000 times thank you.
Cool. We did it! Peter Carey was murdered by Patrick Cairns, professional harpooner. Oh, okay. We already read that. Clues found 16. Conclusion Cairns is guilty. Moral choice absolve Cairns. Hold to check your conclusion may spoil game experience. What does that mean?
Just in space. It just tells you whether or not you were right.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
you
I
found
found
all
all
the
the clues. I am the best. Alright. Accept my decision. Warning, you're about to finish this case. The save file for this case will be removed. Press no if you would like to select another moral choice. Press yes if you agree with this choice you have made and you're ready to start a new chapter. I am happy with my choice.
81.
Aw, I'm sympathizing. That's not something I associate with Sherlock. Solved the case the same way, 81%. I mean, it's kind of the logical way to go. Made the same moral choice. Oh, it's almost half and half. So some people condemned him.
Mom, stop it.
Just turn off your ringtone.
No.
Riddle on the rails. Oh dear. Now it's unleashing me on the real world.
Yeah.
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes.
I want to go to the countryside.
As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is. The one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes?
Mycroft looks
Perhaps you
weird.
don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago.
Frodo, if you
I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train
I
station.
know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the crown itself. You must help
What a
us
weird
with
voice,
those
Mycroft.
methods of yours.
It sort of works.
Need
It's
help.
better than Watson's.
Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That is the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further...
Mrs. Hudson.
Insults.
Tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
Or not. I don't want to write to you, Mycroft.
My archive.
Ah. Hey! The grotesque murder of the former Captain Peter Carey, known in private as Black Peter, has been resolved. The evidence at Sherlock Yard, Scotland Yard, received from a trustworthy source was more than sufficient to conclude that the murderer of Peter Carey was Pablo Coventrow, one of Carey's former harpooners. However, lawful justice could not be awarded. Coventrow was dead of natural causes, possibly from his remorse at committing such a terrible crime. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Get a little entry. Oh! We have a harpoon. What, we kept the murder weapon? I'm surprised they let us keep that. But that's cool. Okay, that's just his, I think. Or... Surprised we didn't get to analyze Mycroft. That would have been fun. That's cool. I like that we get a little letter. Look at my trunk. I like how all he's packing is books and papers. You don't need clothes.
Might need his archives.
Yeah, he might need his archives.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We shall be late for the train.
I didn't pack any clothes, Watson.
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
I'm going to be wearing the same outfit for the next week. Alright.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase.
Oh, okay, so we did pack some clothes. That's good.
But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
Ghost trains.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
Curious. Next morning, very early. I'm reading the same book.
Yeah, I'm reading Dostoevsky.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station.
Look, I have a
We
carriage.
have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Ooh, let's go see. Ooh. Okay, so this harness is a lot like... Wow. I did something. Ooh. Yeah, it's a lot like the one that we saw in Testament, which is pretty good. It's not bad. Horse looks pretty good. Its butt is kind of weird, but that's fine. Alright, we're supposed to be investigating. Oh. That's as far as I can go that way? Excuse me,
Stop
Mr.
it.
Train Man.
You need to stop trying to be Ollie. You're going to be a grown-up kitten. You must become more responsible and make better choices.
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
Oh, Watson, you have no knees.
Oh, what did you do?
Watson! Watson found a sinkhole.
Oh, what did you do to Watson?
He's short now. Watson, if I go this way, are you gonna fix yourself? No. Okay, we may have broken Watson.
Yes.
What? Okay.
Job.
Bye, Watson. We don't like you anyways. It's further proof that he's not the real Watson. Watson? It's telling me to change to Watson?
No, it's not. It's telling you to use your imagination.
Oh.
I know.
This is the place where we saw the
Oh.
train vanish last
He's
night.
back.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual. A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
Oh, what are
There
you
are no tracks or
doing?
footprints on the ground.
Okay.
Did you get all 4 things?
3 things.
There's 4.
The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
Okay.
There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
Oh. It's very restricting in where. Ah! Oop, sorry, I went the wrong way. Watson, go get stuck in the tracks again. It was much nicer not having you around.
Oh,
Beep boop beep boop beep boo. Beep boop beep boop boo.
it seems like good. There's a lot more blowing papers than I remember when I was here. What did you do to the game?
I didn't do anything in the game! Someone just lost a lot of newspapers.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor
There
people
never was a
inside it, the
train.
passengers, the driver.
What else do we notice? He's got all his buttons.
Badge.
Honorary badge. He's got a badge. I want badges. This game doesn't have badges.
Got souvenirs.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
Cool.
See you later, my good man.
What are you doing with that bicycle?
Inspect.
Okay, let's go in his office.
Railway post bags.
Post bags. Oh, this isn't his office then. This is the post room. Oopsie. Oh, was there another
Why it
bubble?
said luggage right by the door.
Where?
Oh,
Where?
does this one not say luggage? Every
Oh,
other
left
one.
luggage. No, it says luggage.
Yeah, every
I'm
single
just
other
blind.
one will say luggage.
Why can't I
Nope,
walk through
it's
there?
too thin.
Ticket office. Mrs. All Citizens, Mr. Robinson. Mr. Robinson is located at Bridlington
A
Station.
new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
Mr. Robinson. Line Nottingham to London. Type train LNERNO324. Composition: locomotive, coal car, first class car, postal wagon, special wagon ordered by Mr. Robinson. Second class car.
Here is the train set.
So yes, we should meet this Mr. Robinson. I already read that. Okay, anything else
A
fun
telegraph.
in this dude's room? Ooh, I like how it's private, but you keep the door open.
Yeah, semi.
Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. What's in here?
This part is probably from a locomotive.
Probably. Okay. Alright, let's go in here. And there was apparently a map. Ah, here we go.
This map will be useful.
Cool. Alright, Nottingham to London. That's where the train disappeared. So looks like there's a quarry or something. Like it goes down, and there's a lake.
And some lava.
Some lava.
It's not lava.
Some rocks. Lots of trees. A bunch of little roads. There's a big road here. More roads. Cool. Alright. Oh, that's you making footsteps. I was like, ah, someone's here. Okay, I can't go that way because it won't let me. I wonder if... Get out of the way. What? Ow. You're in the way, Watson.
Punch it.
Punch
Holmes,
you.
how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Go. Oh, I'm gonna have to go this way. I'm not talking to you anymore, Watson. You're a fake. You don't get to know things.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington Station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting.
Interesting.
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
Alright, let's go take our cab to... Cabby! Ha! Does our brain have anything yet? Oh. There's a few things, but I don't think any of those connect. Ooh. Got a whole little town in this one.
That's what he said, it's a suburban station.
Oh, I can't go through that door. Oh, I'm going in here. I don't think I need to be here. Excuse me, Watson. Left luggage. Anyone home?
Railway post bags.
Nope, no one's here. I'm just gonna open all the doors. Oh! What?
Watson went the other way.
What? How did you get here, sir?
Good day to you, sir.
It's Watson.
Good day.
It's a fake.
To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
That's not nice, Mr. Australian.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Or is this
Yes.
the conversation I just
I am
had?
leading the investigation of the disappearing
Okay, that's
trade.
different.
It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes, it was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazas Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazas Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
The weird thing is, if you're Australian, and they're from South America, why are you here? Why wouldn't you go to South America and meet them, or why wouldn't they come to Australia and meet you?
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
Unless maybe he had it
For
built
God's
here.
sake, sir, it is priceless.
Because there would
it
be
could
more
change the
factories
world
and
we
stuff
live in.
and resources
And yet,
in
I was selling it
England
for
versus
almost nothing.
Australia or South
I am a
America.
humanitarian, you see.
Humanitarian.
I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought
so it's a
perhaps he might have been
distraction.
delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
Yay!
Goodbye, sir.
Okay. Let's go talk to angry passenger.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Work clothes. Work rough skin. Married. Cheap ticket.
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern?
Concern.
What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Okay, so it wasn't actually probably the ticket inspector.
Can
He
you
was just trying to get
recall
everyone off the
anything more
train.
specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Nice.
Goodbye, sir. The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
Curious. Excuse me, Mr. Drainman. Oh, you have a fancy office. Multiple levels.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
And
I am
opened your
investigating
door
the
without asking, but
unfortunate
I'm sorry.
disappearance of last
I'm
night's
investigating a
I
disappearance.
see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions. Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
He's young. He has a very clean uniform. Carrying a copy of the instructions.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Should we insult him? She was laid. I'm not entirely sure what to say. Station Master at Burlington is fairly young. He tries to keep his uniform clean. He has his duties. Fresh ink stains upon his fingers and his right hand indicate that his young must be writing a great deal. Seems he has also completed his education, and this is his first serious position. Oui.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you
That was
everything.
easy. It's very easy
First
to
of
break
all,
him.
I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
Strange message.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Chesterfield Levy Station.
Evacuum?
Detaching Trenliner number 324 arriving at 30 Duarted is 35. Interesting. So someone obviously doesn't know how to type things on a telegram. Oh, oh, oh. My eyeball is telling me to do things. Gap in the floor. Ooh.
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Tour is organized by Thomas L. Robinson for his prototype called Autonomous Electricity Generator. Policy partially covers the loss of the prototype up to 50% of its value. The maximum cover amounts £15,000. Insurance duration 1 year renewable. Wow, so you get quite a bit. So it could be an insurance thing if you found out that it didn't work. Or something. Is there anything else to do here? T, I can't open doors well in T mode. Nothing here. What's this? What's this? Oh, I can't look. Alright, any fun clues anywhere else? Nope. Okay, well let's head to the other station, because I don't think we can do anything else. Chesterfield. Alright. Let's see. Special wagon, Chesterfield telegram, train vanished with people. What did you say? I think she said I missed things. I probably needed to talk to people again. I can always go back, I suppose. Back and forth. Wow, this is a big train station.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Or he'd been drinking. That works as well. Excuse me, I'm breaking into your
A
office.
telegraph.
Morse
I had
code
thought that
alphabet?
all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
So someone may have gotten him drunk so he wouldn't notice things.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
What? The 18 hours 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Let's take a look at you, Mr. Drunk Man. Drunk. Drunk, 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 drunk. Fishing line. Doing some fishing at the train station? Whee! Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
I mean, that's kind of your job.
The station master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Alright. Let's see if there's anything fun in your office. Nope. Did you have anything else you wanted to say to me?
Oh, will I ever get any peace?
You're moping again.
A fishing advertisement.
Best fishing at our lake. Ooh. Alright, we looked at that. That's out to the front again. Let's see if there's anything here.
Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Oh. Oh. Another one of these. I still have no idea how I did the first one. Oh, there we go. Oh. This is quite the one. Okay, let's see. So we got two lines. Okay, so those line up.
Try right click.
Okay, I see. So that one lines up. This one does not fully line up. That one doesn't line up. Okay, so I need to shift those two. There's three? No. There. Okay, that lines up now. but it doesn't line up on that side. So let's try this one. Oh, okay, we did it.
Railway post bag.
Oh.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
Interesting. Someone was doing some digging.
Bags were recently dragged here. French wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
Okay. So he was stealing his booze.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham
See, that's
Station?
the one I was going
Yes,
with.
of
I don't
course.
actually
We
think
saw
the
it coming.
train was
The
ever there.
headlights. And heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
That's nothing new. That's the one thing that this fake Watson has down pat is being confused. Alright, is there anything else in here that I need? No. Okay, before we go talk to the dude again, was there anyone in the waiting hall with this one? Eggs.
It's a nice waiting hall.
It is a nice waiting hall. It's got a cute little fireplace. It's bigger than the other one's waiting halls.
It'll tell you when you need to do that.
Oh, will it? Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's just the fireplace going through the wall. They forgot to block that. So when you do stuff in 3D space and you have a light source, you can tell it which objects are supposed to actually show that light source. So they just forgot to turn these ones off. Okay, let's go talk to... There's the door. It's like I've seen too many train stations. I can't remember which is which. Okay, buddy.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Interesting.
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
Nice, nice. This guy obviously doesn't value his job at all. Okay, I think that's everything from here, because we didn't see any other people. No, no other humans. Oh, that's a cute little buggy. It's like a Democrat. Okay, Cabby, I want to go back here because I think I needed to talk to people again after I ran around. Oops. Okay. This is not where I'm meant to be. Haha, I beat Watson this time. Okay, did you have anything else you want to talk about, Mr. Robinson? Ah, there we go.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
No, I don't.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
We're gonna go snoop in his luggage. I don't know...
It's a scandal. An
okay,
absolute
I don't
outrage.
have anything else to talk to you about. Alright, let's go to the luggage room. Luggage room, which you guys only have one luggage room.
Every train station only has one luggage room.
No, the one had two.
No.
Didn't it?
No.
Oh. Alright.
This grip sack belongs to
I like the kangaroos.
Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
At least Watson is useful. Another one of these?
Yeah, they're very fond of these.
Okay. Alright, so we've got a 2-line. And that's it. Okay, that makes that easy. Theoretically. Okay, single line and single line. Okay. So I just gotta figure out which line it wants me to use. There we go. Oh. This one then. There we go. Cool. It's easier than picking locks in Assassin's Creed 3.
Look, Watson.
Oh.
A bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully.
Contract. This is an exclusive sales contract.
An exclusive sales contract.
Regarding the... Probably shouldn't be writing on his contracts. I mean, I think he'll notice. Regarding the prototype invention dedicated to appliance supply electricity in an autonomous way. Emmetson Electric Company, the buyer, understands that they are purchasing this device as is and are in agreement with Mr.
Robinson is the seller.
It's not responsible for any problems that may arise with the prototype after the purchase, whether or not those issues were known by either party at the time of purchase. It's a good way to cover yourself if your prototype doesn't actually work. Buyer is obligated to make prepayment in the amount of 10% of the prototype's price in advance upon signing this contract. The remainder should be transferred within 1 month of term. Okay. Contract. This is another exclusive sales contract. Regarding the prototype invention dedicated to Alliance, blah, blah, blah. Hong Kong General Electric Company. The buyer understands that they are purchasing this device in agreement with
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Blah, blah, blah. Things may not work. And same thing.
10%.
Yeah, both at 10%. Another exclusive with the Chilean
Mr.
company.
Robinson is the seller.
10%. So then if he gets his insurance money plus their 10%, he's up to 80%. Another
Yet
one.
Another exclusive sales
Madison
contract.
General for
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
And another 10%. So
Well,
we
it
get
is very
90%
clear that this
of
Mr.
his value
Robinson
because they've signed the
received
contracts.
prepayments from various people for his machine.
It's a good way to get your money. Alright. So, prototype has insurance. Alright, let's do some of our brain gooing. Train passed through Chesterfield Station despite being unsure if the station master sent the report. Train never passed through Chesterfield Station. Station master was drunk, and his testimony seems unreliable. It's what I'm gonna go with for now. Okay, what else we got? No trace of train. Spare parts. Hand car. Okay. So incident train was just a coincidence. Train conductor overlooked them. Directors of the Chilean Barcaz company were intentionally left on the train. Control removed all passengers from the train except them. I mean, yeah. You kind of have to go with that. No trace of the train. Did those go together? Oh, they do. Good. Okay. Dismantled handcar seems directly connected to our mystery. Reconstruct the handcar to see if it can imitate the vanished train. Okay. I get to do an experiment! Science. The prototype has many customers. No. Oops.
That's the only option you have right now.
Awesome machine is disaster. Oh, okay, it's not though. So I will want to change that eventually. Okay, let's leave our brain goo at that. Alright, so I need the stuff to do an experiment, which I probably should have done some brain gooing at the other station. Oh well. I can't go that way. Oh no. Could be. Okay, back to Chesterfield. Or do I need to go get the parts? Everything's there? Okay, because there were parts at the other one. Okay, let's go... not this end. Making noise again. Alright, let's do our experiment.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Okay, wood board goes there. Wheel goes there. Wheel goes there. There.
I should use the appropriate
No, I'm trying to go to the
here.
other side. Okay, well, let me put that away for now. Hand mechanism joint. Ah, here we go. Oh, I can rotate. Oh, that's fun. Wheel. Brakes joint. Small gear. Oh, that goes in there. Small gear housing. Need brake.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Brake. Clock. Wheels. Ah, here we go. Brakes. Okay.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson. I haven't
Because
finished
then they
yet.
could just leave the one
Try
station,
using
stop
your imagination.
the train.
Our train
Somewhere.
requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
Headlight and a whistle. Do I need? Oh. I got a pole. Headlight. You wouldn't happen to have a whistle, would you? Ah, here we go. Steam whistle.
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher.
Ah, sneaky. Fire extinguisher, fire extinguisher, fire... Ah, extinguisher, how handy.
The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. The steam whistle is ready to be used.
What? I'm confused. Ooh. Oh no, I haven't. I primed the whistle, I just didn't.
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
Huh. At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Alright, well, we're gonna leave this episode here. We will have to wait and see what happened to our disappearing train. So thank you very much for joining me in this newer Sherlock Holmes game. I am excited to see where this is going. It's gonna be cool to see. I assume the cases all connect in some way. Who knows? It'd be cool if they do. Yeah. So we'll see you next time. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.